गुड मॉर्निंग एवरीवन, सभी को मेरा नमस्कार। चलिए आज आगे पढ़ेंगे। करीना का टसन। हेलो, why is your well why is your cell switched off? Bebo been trying to get in touch with you. Yeah, so my battery went off. I managed get a new phone now, said Saira as she hung up. Karina was one of her closest friends. Saira had been on the diet plan for a while, had dropped her body fat levels, and was now looking gorgeous within 2 months of delivering her second baby. Even while we spoke, there was beep after beep message on my now active cell phone. I started reading one message after another. Thanks for being there. Love. Lost 4 kilos. Hi guys. Hi. Guess what I'm fitting in my 1986 jeans? Saved it from college time. Wow. Can you give me an option? I will book if I see Mussolino. Ma'am, I'm sick, won't come to the gym today, etc. etc. Till I came across this one. Hi, this is Karina Kapoor. I have been trying to get in touch with you, but your cell is switched off. I have heard so much about you, got your number from Saira. What's a good time to call? Thanks. What? I thought to myself, read it again. And then I got back to sharing all the SMSs on the phone and pushed Karina Kapoor's message out of my mind. It was clearly a bad joke. So how could she be so normal and real? No middleman calling. Nobody calling to say, तुम्हारी तो लाइफ बन गई मैडम, सिर्फ मिलना चाहते हैं. I had nearly made up my mind not to call, but then reminded myself that when I first heard from Anil Ambani, it had happened in a very normal way too. Hello, Rojuta, Mr. Anil Ambani would like to speak to you. When you would be free to talk, the real stars never display any starry behavior, I guess. So I called back on Karina's number. ये मेरा दिल प्यार का दीवाना. When the ringtone, the tension beat. At the time, everyone was talking about how hot and healthy she looked in the song with SRK. It's one of the remixes I love. Hi, how are you? I have been trying to call you all of yesterday. We decided to meet the day after. Saira had warned me that Karina is too down to earth and simple. Yeah. But I still didn't know what to expect. When I met Karina, she was wearing tracks and a gonji with a hair piled up in a ponytail. Hi. I later came to realize this is her trademark high energy greeting. Finally, how much I tried to call you, Saira is looking so good, yeah. So a glowing complexion, sun's makeup, sparkling intelligent eyes, and animated and almost childlike expression, unassuming head and her shoulders, feet on the ground. This was the enigma called Karina Kapoor. Hi, you look really good in dawn and even better in person, I told her. Thanks, said Karina and smiled genuinely. I knew her critics and rivals had made rude comments about how she looked in the gold-colored dress which she had worn in that number. So I was quite taken back by her plain and simple thanks. Not once did she say anything like, yeah, but I need to lose weight. No pointing or pinching of body parts and saying, "ये ये जाना चाहिए." The most striking aspect of Bebo's personality is that she shows unconditional love and acceptance towards her body. She is not the type to hold herself at ransom on the weighing scale. Listen, I just get so confused with what to eat. Yeah, especially when I am shooting out of Mumbai. Sometimes my system feels very disturbed. At times I am bloated. I work out very regularly, hardcore, from struggling to do 5 to 6 Surya Namaskaras. I am going 50 aram se now. My strength and stamina is good. Now I want to get all lean and toned. Like most of us, Bebo was confused fat free on or low carb. Almost everybody on this set, shoots and parties, had an option on what was the best diet and which would yield maximum results. The expert opinions didn't help either. Dieting, as I have said before, is synonymous to starving or eating yucky foods. And this was not something she could ever bring herself to do. People around her were on juice, soups, and salads, etc., in the name of diets, and these things didn't appeal to her. I think all this is a perversion. She told me, I have to wear a bikini from this new movie I am doing, Tasam. I want to feel comfortable wearing it. For that, I need to get all lean. When I saw Saira eating all the time, kabi peanuts, cheese roti, sabji, chicken, and losing weight, I was like, this sounds like a deal, man. I can do something like this. I love eating. Wow, she's going to be easy. I thought to myself. Easy in my term for sorted people, for who those have already made up their mind to eat right. The challenge was Bebo's long working hours and the many on-location shoots she needed to do. Unlike what we are led to believe, actors actually lead a very tough, almost middle class life. Look, I have a lot of outdoors now, and I am a vegetarian, so my options are limited when I travel. And sometimes I get so hungry, I really don't know what to eat. She also had long working days, which were also a challenging for changing eating habits. Challenge for eating habits. I assured Bebo that we would plan the diet around her schedule, explained the 4 principles, and worked out a plan for her. Luckily, she was in Mumbai in the first 2 weeks, so we had the home ground advantage. So, are you sure I will lose weight on this? This is just so much more than what I eat. From eating 2 to 3 times a day, Karina's diet changed to eating up to 8 times a day. Obviously, this included all her favorites paratha, poha, cheese, paneer, etc. I am going to give it my 100%. She assured me. Plan for everything in advance. I want. Stock up your stores and watch your timings to the T. I will be bang on, said Bevo, and she was totally. I met her after 2 weeks. I'm looking like a stick, she announced. I'm loving this. I'm never hungry. After every 2 hours, I get this feeling that it is time to eat. And I eat little and feel very happy and satisfied. So, so new for me. I'm used to not feeling hungry and then dabbing when I see food. Everybody is telling me how much weight I have lost. So she had barely lost 2 kilos, but she was totally supportive and appreciative of herself and the efforts that she was putting into eating right and eating on time. This was new to me. I usually have to lecture people on learning to appreciate their bodies. I used to people losing so much as 30 kilos on the diet, yet remaining unappreciative of themselves and their bodies. And irrespective of the weight they lost or the sizes they dropped, nobody had ever said to me that they were looking like sticks. Most people pointed out to problem areas where they were looking leaner. Bebo was already looking and feeling great. Weight loss is never on my mind, and it was not on her mind either. She has from day one focused on her basics: eat right, eat on time, plan and carry meals so that there is no panic situation, work out 3 days a week. Her eating habit, meal composition, and the size of her meals had changed. Bebo's digestion system was feeling relaxed and happy. Her body, face, skin, hair looked better than ever. When she sought for the song It's Rocking in the film Kya, Kya Love Story Hai, the media went into a frenzy and called her anorexic. It is just too tough for most people to believe that correct eating and working out regularly can change and transform bodies. While the people that she worked with and those who were present on the sets were seeing her eat all the time. Fact, eating the so-called fattening foods. She was already getting the reputation of being a Singdana girl on the sets. So Jab We Met was a landmark because the audience loved her in the movie and the character she played. Everybody wanted to take the Chulbuli train catching Shikhini from Bhatinda. Get home, she was dressed mostly in patiala salwars, long kurtas, and longer skirts. But the fact that she was covered on the screen didn't deter her from watching her diet. By this time, she had adopted the diet and its four principles as a way of life. All that changed was her meal options. As Geet made her journey from Rajasthan to Punjab to Himachal, she was feeling healthier and nourished from within. And you can see it too in Moja Hi Moja. She looks leaner than it's rocking. The real test came in September 2007 when she had to shoot in Ladakh for Tassan. The original bikini shot was planned in Pangong So, a high altitude salt lake, second highest in the world. It is on the border of India and China and amongst my favorite places in the world. I was very excited about the bikini shot and Bebo was in great shape. However, when I met her for planning her Ladakh diet, she was kind of nervous. It was a long schedule in Ladakh and she worried it would affect her diet. Will I get any vegetarian food in Ladakh? I hope I don't mess up all my hard work just because I don't get proper food. Don't worry, Bebo. Ladakh is predominantly vegetarian because of Buddhism, and you will love their food. Their pudina and butter chais. I reassured her Ladakhi cuisine is amazing, and Leh has some really good eating places. The the pizzas, especially are to die for. So Karina's meal one would start at 7 a.m. because she would wake up by 6:45 a.m. to report on time for her shoots. She was very happy to know that Ladakh was vegetarian because that increased her meal options. Of course, to be on the safer side, she took her soy milk and peanuts with her. Ladakh tend to be very sunny and windy in the day and extremely cold in the nights. During her shoot, she was eating momos and thukpa for lunch, yak and goat cheese as in between meals, etc. Basically, the yummiest of local produce and cuisines. What makes Karina what she is the fact that once she believes in something, she never questions it. She put her full faith into it and gives it everything she has. So while others speculated how and why was she eating carb rich and therefore fattening, momos and thukpas, along with the fat rich, therefore fattening cheese, she realized every bite of them, it went with her philosophy of eating real food. Bebo continued to look and get leaner and healthier. The bikini shoot eventually didn't happen in Ladakh. It was shot in Greece instead. Here the vegetarian options were limited. Mostly we had to stick to peas, beans, rice, stocked tomato and capsicum, feta cheese and fruit yogurt, all local produce. Again, Bebo's diet consisted of foods which were considered fattening, yet was what was reported in the media was an orange juice diet. After the song Chaliya Chaliya and the tastefully shot bikini scene, her lean look and her outfits made the press speculation around anorexia and orange juice diet even stronger. Though I was interviewed prime time on numerous channels, journalists with unhealthy body compositions were not ready to accept that she was eating. Everybody felt that only not eating was the way to get as lean as Karina. Her body didn't get lean overnight for Chalia Chalia or the bikini shot. By the time she, uh, she had sought for this, she had watched her diet for over 6 months. She had been working out for more than 5 years with great consistency. She never got bored for working out. She tried different exercises from weight training to treadmills to power yoga. Her body was already intelligent. People who work out regularly have cells that are smarter and more intelligent than people who don't exercise. This means that cells, enzymes, and hormones, when stimulated with the right supply of nutrients, quickly learn to let go of fat stores, improve metabolic rate, and working at increasing lean tissue. A body which has not worked out or has no interest in working out takes a longer time to respond to fat loss because the cells are not very receptive to receptive or smart. Karina was exactly of the same body composition or only marginally different during the shooting of Tassan from her Jabui made days. But the character she played in Tassan was way different from Git. Here she was not bubbly girl next door. She had shades of grey, her styling clothes, hair, makeup reflected this. Gone were the long kurta and patiala salwars. Enter short skirts, bare midriffs, dark coal curly hair, and the bikini. Oh, she was really lost weight, the world noticed. She's so thin, now size 0. But she was the exact same size for job we made. If there was any difference, it was in the clothes, character, and the way she was shot. Her body has changed from Ye Mera Dil to its rocking to Moja Hai Moja to Chaliya Chaliya and had done so at a slow, steady, consistent pace. Nobody seemed to notice. For them, she was fat in Yemaradin and super thin in Chelias. Karina has been accused of not eating, and nothing can be further from the truth. The only reality is eating right at the right time, work out at least 3 times a week, and your body will change. सो आज के लिए इतना ही, फिर कल आगे इसका ऊपर और चर्चा करेंगे। बहुत ही अच्छा, हाउ करीना मेड ईटिंग राइट फैशनेबल, इसका ऊपर चर्चा करने के लिए हमारे साथ डॉक्टर साहब है। उनसे और थोड़ा सुनेंगे। ओवर टू डॉक्टर रमेश मिश्र जी। गुड मॉर्निंग भाईना।
वेरी गुड मॉर्निंग सबको, मेरा नमस्कार। आज जो है करीना का टसन, ये अपना एक्सपीरियंस के बारे में रुजुता बता रहे हैं करीना के साथ। इसमें ज्यादा डिस्कस करने का विषय नहीं, लेकिन एक इम्पोर्टेंट पार्ट है। हमारा जो 4 प्रिंसिपल्स हम बार बार डिस्कस कर रहे हैं। पहला है न्यूट्रिशन, दूसरा है एक्सरसाइज, तीसरा है पॉजिटिव रहना, पॉजिटिव थॉट्स, एंड चौथा 4 नंबर का है स्लीप, रेस्ट लेना। ये बहुत कारगर है, इसको हम सही ढंग से फॉलो करेंगे। न्यूट्रिशन जो है, न्यूट्रिशन को कभी कभार लोग गलत समझ रहे हैं। फैट को गलाने के लिए लोग सोचते हैं वो वसा को छोड़ देना चाहिए, खाना नहीं खाना चाहिए, ऐसे जूस में मैनेज करना चाहिए, और फ्रूट्स एंड सलाड्स में मैनेज करना चाहिए। ऐसे करने से फैट गल जाएगा, ये कभी सही नहीं। हर 2 घंटा बॉडी को थोड़ा थोड़ा खाना जरूर चाहिए। हर 2 घंटा हम कुछ न कुछ देंगे। पहला मील शुरू कर देंगे 7 बजे, इसके बाद हर 2 घंटा हमारा दूसरा मील, तीसरा मील ऐसा चलेगा, और इसके बाद रेस्ट भी सही ढंग से लेंगे। ये एक एक्ट्रेस के बारे में क्यों बता रहे हैं कि एक्ट्रेस का जो लाइफ स्टाइल है ये बार बार बदलता है। फिल्म का प्रोड्यूसर, फिल्म का डायरेक्टर जैसे चाहेंगे, एक्ट्रेस अपने आप को ऐसा प्रिपेयर करे। तो देखिए, एक्टर हो या एक्ट्रेस हो, ये बहुत कोशिश करते हैं, सालों तक ये लगे रहते हैं एक्सरसाइज में। करीना एक दिन में ये सब नहीं कर पाई, या 2 महीना 3 महीना में नहीं। टसन के लिए 6 महीने के कोशिश जरूरी था, और 4 5 साल, 10 साल ऐसा भी लग जाता है जब ये कोशिश जारी रखते हैं। तो कोशिश से ही सब कुछ होता है। और जहाँ गए, उधर लद्दाख में गए, पांगम लेक के पास गए, ये सब वहाँ का लोकल फूड से अपना फूड स्टॉक का बंदोबस्त किए। तो हम क्या करते हैं, हम बाजार के ऊपर निर्भर करते हैं। हम खरीद के ले आते हैं स्टोर फूड्स, हम खरीद के ले आते हैं बने बनाए फूड्स, जिसके जरिए हमारे शरीर के अंदर नहीं गलने वाला जिद्दी फैट्स आ जाते हैं। ये स्टबर्न होते हैं, ये कभी गलने का ये दिल इनका नहीं है, ये शरीर में बैठे रहते हैं। और दूसरा है, हम एक्सरसाइज नहीं करते हैं, कभी कभार 1 2 बार कर देते हैं, नहीं तो जिम 1 2 बार चले जाते हैं, 2 महीना 3 महीना के लिए चले जाते हैं, फिर बंद कर देते हैं। ऐसा ही हमारा चलता रहता है। तो इसीलिए हमारा बॉडी को मेंटेन करना ये ठीक नहीं होता है। तो करीना के बारे में ये जो बता रहे हैं, ये करीना का साथ उनका जो डाइट प्लानिंग, रुजुता जी का, और जो एक्सपीरियंस, वो जैसे बताए वो ऐसा फॉलो किए, इसके बारे में भी बता रहे हैं ये सब कुछ। और वो उसमें भी ये भी बता रहे हैं, जो मीडिया वाले ये इंटरव्यू करने आए थे करीना को, ये लोग अपने आप को सही ढंग से मेंटेन किए नहीं, तो ये कैसे विश्वास करेंगे कि करीना इतना वर्कआउट करती है, हफ्ता में 3 बार जरूर करती है, वो 150 मिनट का एक हफ्ता में वर्कआउट करती है, और ये अपना खाना हर 2 घंटा खा के अपने को ऐसा स्लिम मेंटेन करती है। और ये जो लीन वर्ड यूज किए हैं, लीन क्यों यूज किए हैं? लीन वर्ड का मतलब है हम हेल्दी मसल्स हमारे अंदर में है, हेल्दी मसल्स है, इसीलिए लीन वर्ड यूज होता है। लीन एंड थीन का मतलब नहीं हम दुबला हो गए, पतला हो गए, ये नहीं। लीन एंड थीन का मतलब हम स्टिक जैसा दिख रहे हैं, लेकिन हमारा अंदर में जो मसल्स है ये हेल्दी है। ये मसल्स का परसेंटेज भी ज्यादा, 35 से ज्यादा है, 30 से ज्यादा है लेडीज के लिए। ये सब होने से हमारा हमारे लिए लीन वर्ड का यूज होता है। तो देखिए, ये जो बता रहे हैं ये सब सही बात बता रहे हैं, इसलिए बता रहे हैं कि जो फिल्म वाले फिल्म बनाते हैं, ये जैसा चाहते हैं एक्टर एक्ट्रेस को वैसा बनना पड़ता है। तो इसके लिए इनको जो डाइटिशियन ने, न्यूट्रिशनिस्ट ने जो एडवाइस देते हैं, इनको इसको फॉलो करना पड़ता है। तो ये करीना जी का प्रेज कर रहे हैं ये इसमें, क्योंकि करीना जी एक अच्छा फॉलोअर है, और वो जैसे बताते हैं रुजुता जी, इसको सही ढंग से फॉलो करते हैं, तो इसीलिए ये सब कुछ कर पाते हैं, और अपने आप को मेंटेन कर पाते हैं। और सबके ऊपर एक और चीज बोल, और एक अच्छा बात बोले कि करीना जी अपना शरीर को लव करते हैं। अपना हम अपने आप को लव नहीं करते तो हम ये सब नहीं कर पाएंगे। हमारा शरीर ही हमारा धन है, हमारा शरीर ही हमारा दोस्त है, जो हमारे साथ आया है और हमारे साथ ही जाएगा। शरीर नहीं होगा तो हम कहाँ होंगे? इसीलिए शरीर को सब लव कीजिए। सब लव करने से शरीर का ख्याल ठीक से रखेंगे। और ये जो 4 प्रिंसिपल्स बताए हैं, ये 4 प्रिंसिपल्स ये ऑप्टिमल हेल्थ के लिए बहुत जरूरी है। और पोर्शन मेंटेन करने के बारे में भी वो अंदर में बता दिए, थोड़ा थोड़ा खाने के लिए बता दिए, ज्यादा नहीं खाना, पोर्शन मेंटेन करना, लोकल फूड्स खाना, और जो जो फ्रेश होता है उसको बाजार से लेके खाना, स्टोर्ड फूड्स नहीं खाना। ये सब जो प्रिंसिपल्स है इसको हम फॉलो करना चाहिए। और भी एक बोले, गोट का चीज, याक का चीज, ये भी खाए करीना ने उधर। जो गोट का याक का चीज लद्दाख में, लेह में ये मिलता है, क्योंकि वहाँ और क्या मिलेगा? वहाँ गोट का मिल्क मिलेगा, गोट का चीज मिलेगा, और याक का मिल्क मिलेगा, याक का चीज मिलेगा। तो इसको ये उधर यूज किए। तो गोट का और याक का ये तो शरीर के लिए बहुत फायदेमंद है, तो ये भी हमको करना चाहिए। हमको मिल्क का मतलब नहीं बाजार से लेके खाना, क्योंकि इसमें ये क्या देंगे, कैसे देंगे, किस तरह किस किस्म का देंगे हमको मालूम नहीं, इसमें कितना फैट आएगा ये भी हमको मालूम नहीं। इसीलिए ये सब हमको हमको सही ढंग से फॉलो करना है, और हम इसके जरिए ही हम अपने आप को ठीक से मैनेज कर पाएंगे। थैंक यू। थैंक यू सबको, नमस्ते।